Okay, and that's working because it's the iMac microphone.
Which is not our usual good microphone.
Unplug that, boo. Are you in a power port?
Yeah.
Not the regular port.
Not the regular port, no.
Okay.
I can try a regular port.
No, it needs to be in the power port. I think you guys
Any
can hear me.
chance-
Michelle, you're right. I need a dry erase board. That's for sure.
Any chance you have your earbuds connected?
No,
No,
they're in their case.
Plug it in one more time. We're going to try this one more time.
One more time, guys.
Otherwise, we're going to default to the backup. And let's see. And we're going to go to my.
Perfect.
We try to make things work, and they don't work.
So
and
much.
we're going live. Screw it. We're going live.
Hi.
We're going live. Fuck this thing. All right.
And we're off the rails
Fuck
already.
this thing. I'm a little agitated. What are you going to do?
What?
Shit doesn't work.
If you saw Alpha Talk on Monday night, you are not surprised.
Alpha Talk. Guys, I'm going to apologize for the sound now. It sucks, but it is what it is. So you have to go with it.
Shan,
the shit show must go on. You're right,
Shan,
Jana.
You are incredibly correct. Charlie broke it. I tried to fix it. Just saying.
StreamYard does not like you screwing with anything.
Oh, I know.
In the middle of a broadcast. Nothing. Otherwise, it screws you up.
Let's see. Hi, Susan. Hi, Tracy.
But we're happy to be here.
Shan. Hey, Brenda. Cindy. How you guys doing? Hi, Janine. What is up with everybody? Hi, Julie. You peoples. Hi, Selena. What is going on, everyone? Hi, Ruth. Tabitha, good to see you.
Susan, Bob has not forgotten you. Bob has not forgotten you. And his little, we'll call them feet. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Back to the mother-in-law.
Christina,
She used both hands when she caught it.
Christina, I just want to say, I don't know if I can speak to you right now because I'm jealous that you even got 5 minutes of relief from this overbearing heat and you actually got the 4-letter word I want to hear most right now. RAIN. I would love some of that.
I gave you a good 4-letter word earlier.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
You tried, but let's see. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Lakeisha. What is up, everybody? Hi, Lisa, Michelle.
Julie.
Dana, my friend. How are you?
Dana and Brenda.
Thank you, Nikki Ann.
Wendy and
this
Kelly.
Is an Amazon special.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hi, Wendy.
I think this is my penance.
Hi, Kelly. I know.
This is my penance for the unfiltered talk from Monday night.
I know. Let's see. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Regina. Hi, Louise. Linda, I know. I hope that everything's better now, y'all. We're trying. This sound won't be as good, but he talks loud enough. It should be fine. Hi, Fawn. Hey, Robin. Everybody. Yeah, we turned the mic on. It just didn't work so well. I can't see you, Facebook
You can't
user,
screw with it. I should have realized that when we're waiting for the stream to go live because it just screws everything up. I don't know why.
I was singing this, Ruth. Do, 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 do.
Ruth,
do,
it's
do.
frustrating when you're doing everything right.
Insert Jeopardy music, exactly.
And all I want to do is reboot, but if we reboot, then we have to restart the whole broadcast
Christina,
again.
This could be so much fun. It's like a game of telephone. We'll talk and you'll try to interpret. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, Vita. Hey, Rhonda. I hope you're feeling better, dear. I know you got released from the hospital. I hope that you're feeling better.
Yes, Rhonda.
And I hope the surgical tape came off.
Make sure
already.
Everyone's hearing us right now. You're kind of trying to catch up.
Blah, blah.
Yes.
Hi, Louise.
Shannon always throws me under the bus. I have myself to blame.
I don't know. You need to tell me who you are because I cannot see you, my dear. You know, Eve, I wonder if we should lip sync. Like maybe that's what we need is stunt performers.
Can we all just agree I have the lips of a god? Can we all just say that would actually work out well?
Jana, I think we're on to something. Bad lip reading could be fun.
You know, if we could get some music that would pass copyright, that would be a lot of fun.
That would be so much fun.
I'll have to write a few ditties.
Oh, ditties. That's nice.
That means songs, by the way, for the audience over here.
Okay.
Songs, yes.
We have another audience here. Not even heavy breathing, Tabitha. See, that's just wrong.
That's what the kids did back then.
Yeah, for some reason there's hey Christian, how are you? Yeah, for some reason the mic's not working. So
Christian, we're back, but yeah, we're having to go with a backup mic because
off to a
I
great
made a
start.
small change as we were going live, and StreamYard hates that, and
Yeah.
it just locked me out. So we have to use the backup sound, which sucks, but you know what?
We're
We will
here.
persevere.
We will. Hey, Kathy. Good to see you. I was just talking about you today, in fact. All good things, I promise. Hey, Virginia.
We're gonna get to
Hi,
the
Lauren.
we're gonna get to the elephant, or I like to call giraffe in the room.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get to that in a little bit from the Monday night broadcast. We're gonna talk about it. I know it's on the tip of everyone's tongue.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the headlines of the news, I mean, Oprah's been talking about it, so we'll be getting to it.
Christian knows you. See?
Keep your hand out of there. You know, Christian, it's the shocker. It's the shocker, and I don't know what
You're
happens.
such a horrible human
What?
being.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
And Dana says it perfectly.
Dana, I lost my temper. Yes, I lose my temper when I do the right thing, and it still doesn't work.
Fong, we learned so much on Alpha Talk.
Fong, you know
did,
what?
right? I learned things.
That's why Alpha Talk cannot be every week, because it's I had to go
Pamela.
to sleep for 10 hours after that, because I was spent. I needed a cigarette and I needed a drink.
People loved the Alpha Talk.
Yes, it was fun. It was a
was
blast.
fun. Hi, Cindy. How are you, dear? Alpha Night broke when they went off track, right?
Selena, it was inevitable that we were going to go off track.
It's true. Hi, Allison. Yep. Welcome. Hi,
And
Carla.
just a huge shout out to Mr. B himself, Christian Blakely, for joining me on the launch of Alpha Talk. Christian was awesome, and I appreciate you so much, my friend. And we will be doing more Alpha Talk soon. I'm working on some guests. I've got a couple already lined up, so we just got to find the time to do it.
Yep.
With two schedules. But we will be coming up with another Alpha Talk in the near future.
So Susan, I know that 100 in Chicago is a lot for you, but girl, it is 8:14 at night here, and it is still a balmy 102. Just
No,
saying.
it's 97.
I have 102.
No, you have 97 is what's current. 102 was the high.
Oh, that's
today.
right.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
And yet
Wow.
again, value add.
Oh, for your $1 a year.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
audience
No,
participation.
I would never. No.
Nicole wants snow, girl. I never thought I'd say that, but I'm kind of. And Eve would like to know, seriously.
Oh my God, did you just penis your mother-in-law? Yes, I gave her Bob the penis, and as I said, she caught it with both hands, which tells you something. Anyway.
Nikki Ann, oh my gosh, you're killing me, girl. You're killing me.
Oh, Nikki Ann, that's wonderful. 45 degrees overnight, Connecticut. Oh, beautiful weather.
My mother's over there, going too cold,
No,
too
she-
cold.
Your mother doesn't know what she's talking about.
Tracy,
That's wonderful
right? The
weather.
heat wave is just ridiculous. Louise, I would even take a sprinkle, girl. I would even take a sprinkle. Kelly, that's good for you guys. I know how badly you guys need the rain to stop the fires and
Oh my
stuff.
gosh,
So I'm
yes.
so glad you guys are getting rain in Canada. You need it.
We need weather to cooperate.
I know.
Cooperate.
The heat index is brutal.
Who's the manager? Who do I need to
Who's
talk
the
to?
manager? Thanks, Kevin.
Karen, can you call the manager?
I know. Well, actually, we are seeing. I will check.
Okay,
up
we're
to
talking
the minute.
about the weather now.
I know, but now I'm super into this because. Oops.
I had a good friend told me when I'm talking about the weather, I'm losing. So
Okay, perfect. No,
right.
we are triple digits through Sunday.
it is hot as balls,
Yeah.
folks.
It rained in Austin when you were visiting. None at home. Yeah, your home is too far north, like ours. I know. And Evita says Phoenix got a little rain the other day, and now it's muggy in Phoenix. Ew, that's not good. Monsoons, yeah, that's probably true.
So Tracy says Monday night was hilarious. Thank you, Tracy.
Yay.
We just had a good time because we like each other and we can talk. And I had kind of a bit of an agenda to go through, and we talked about a few things. But then, as always, you guys lead the discussion, so it helped a lot. That dictated, I should say,
Yeah.
the latter half of the broadcast.
So thank you for giving them something
Thank
to
you guys
say
for joining.
without taking the shovel and digging a deeper hole than they were already getting into. Just saying.
You know what? I have no problem digging in the hole. I just need to be able to
Oh,
jump
hey,
in.
Kashana. I'm glad that you joined us again.
Hey, Kashana.
Oh, you know what, Louise? 100%.
Mansplaining is an art, Louise.
And he's He
And I
literally
believe
is a
I
master.
am doctorate level
You know what?
at this point.
They say it takes a master 10,000 hours to learn their craft.
Shayla, what was
10,000 hours of
Shayla,
mansplaining.
what was that you just called me?
A master of mansplaining.
No, stop at that part. What did you call me? That's Lord Master to you.
Okay. Let's see. Can I just say that the intros to Yellow Life awesome. Let's see.
I was pissed.
Yes. Let's see. Would you care to?
Yes. Hey, Nikki Ann, thank you for the question. My mom's doing well. I talked to my sister tonight. She is just hanging and enjoying. We're trying to keep her to stay up past 7:00 at night. She likes to go to bed, and of course, she sleeps a long time and gets up about 6:30, 7:00 the next morning. But trying to get her to stay up a little bit longer. But she's eating 3 squares and she's getting exercise. Therapy's still coming in, so she's doing well. I'm planning another trip up there in September to see them, and we'll be making some decisions on kind of her long-term residence, whether she's going to stay in Philadelphia or not. But we're looking forward to seeing her, but she's doing well. So thank you.
Thank you, guys. It's something that I know he doesn't like to tell me. He likes to be the family rock and tell me that everything's fabulous all the time so that I can go like worry-free, do what I'm supposed to be doing. I do know that it weighs on him. I didn't say it wasn't.
Yes.
I didn't say it wasn't. I just said, I know you think a lot about it. And I know that you're trying to like juggle all the balls.
Lakeisha. Yeah. It's all about balls.
Yes.
As Eve mentions here, we learned things about Mr. Black and Mr. B, probably things we didn't need to know. Eve, I call it a public service. That's what I do. Alpha Talk was funny from the husband. Thank you, Lakeisha. That was the whole point.
That was the whole point.
Which was, I don't think anybody else does that. And nor that anyone really cares.
Well, and
I felt that my voice or our voice needed to be out there. So
being married to an author has got to be weird. Like I'm aware, even as the author, that being married to an author must be really freaking weird. Just saying.
There are some 4-letter words.
Yeah.
That could best describe that.
Yeah.
At times.
Well, and
one is love, by the way, Shayla Black.
One
is love. Yes.
I'm aware that we also like speak a language that if most people will hear this, and I was aware of this today because I was on Facebook and I was in a group. I don't even know how I got in this group, but everybody was talking about the difference between somebody had dropped a comment about KDP and blah, 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 and whatever. And then you had a whole slew of readers going, what is KDP? What does that mean? Why is everybody leaving KU? What's going on? Like, and I'm like, okay, I feel like I need to be the interpreter. Okay. KU, I felt like so many people were so lost by this one comment. I was like, listen, let me just break it down for you.
No, the breakdown is so much easier to buy your ebooks from ShaylaBlack.com.
Of course.
That's the answer to it, right? Because we're customer, what?
Focused.
Friendly.
Oh, that too.
That will work. I'll accept that.
Because he packs everything with?
Allegedly love. Yes,
okay,
allegedly love.
But I have to say, so the first piece of news for this week, y'all, is we have been spending, and by we, I mean Baby and Gigi and me.
So Gigi Black is in the house.
Gigi in the house. Gigi in the house.
And so if you guys have subscribed to the Kickstarter, you will see in the update a little update of all the packaging that's going on right now. And then we'll be posting that on social media later this week, or I think maybe it's later this week.
Yeah.
I think Saturday we're doing that. So we're going to post that information.
So
it's pandemonium in Casa de Black.
It is.
Cats and dogs sleeping with each other. It's all over the place.
That's right.
But it's coming together.
So just a little follow-up. The wine glasses arrived. This is one of them. It's hard to tell. This I set aside as damaged. There was one of them out of the whole lot, so that wasn't so bad. So anyway, it didn't quite print perfect. But overall, this is the size. This is how it will be embossed.
See, and I like the girth of the glass.
He loves that word.
It's very girthy.
He loves that word.
It reminds me of something. Christian, help me out. Anyway,
so it's all good. And so we have now officially mugs packed up, wine glasses packed up, Most of the physical boxes have been assembled with tissue paper.
The surprise gifts
We've
for
got
folks
all
that
of
got those
those.
tiers.
Yep.
The coasters.
Yes.
The
Tumblers.
word art.
Yep. Word art tumblers.
Tumblers,
Book lights.
coffee mugs. Book lights came in today.
Yes.
But we're just waiting on books. As always.
Yes.
So,
as always, waiting on books. But
so
the first books start arriving.
So we'll be able to start getting some packages out this week.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the majority of the packages, we'll have to wait until the books get in. The hope is they'll be here. Most of them will be here next week. And then some the early part of the following week. But I think we'll be able to start shipping stuff out again next week as well as those other books get in. And
you'll be notified, right? As your stuff ships.
Yes. As I complete the Kickstarter, it will say fulfilled and send you a notification.
Yes. Awesome.
As well as those folks that signed up for the anniversary edition box, the annual subscription box on shaylablack.com early.
Correct.
So you'll get notifications of that once they ship.
Thank you. Thank you also, Julie, for that comment.
I loved that newsletter.
You know what? You guys
back to back. You and Rachel have done a great job back to back.
I spend a few hours a week putting those newsletters together, and there are days where I know you guys read them. I do, because I always get a few comments, but I feel like lately you guys have been really excited about the newsletters, and that makes me happy, because otherwise I'm sitting there going, I really just want to be writing my books, dang it. But I have to tell everybody what's going on. And not everybody likes social media, and I get it. So I have plenty of people who are like, not on Facebook. I hate TikTok.
Without social media, we couldn't be doing this.
Exactly.
So I am appreciative for social media.
No, I am too. Just some people don't like it. And I get it.
I understand.
I get it. So I've got to keep everybody happy as much as I can. Let's see.
Rhonda says, I told hubby next time we get rain here, I'm going to stand out in it and wash my hair. That's awesome, Rhonda.
That's awesome. I would dig that. Kathy, and you guys are north of us there in Oklahoma, but the heat index has been between 115 and 127.
That's killer.
That's awful.
That's killer.
Regina, that is a good way to put it. That Mother Nature is in need of some hormones and special attention.
What was that commercial
Father Time
about Mother Nature?
I don't remember.
Mother Nature
so
knows.
Long. Yeah, I know.
Exactly. Kashana, yes, we see you.
We see you now, Kashana. Sorry,
you're out of
behind.
StreamYard Facebook group jail. Yay. We're Kashana, my you guys, a lot of you noticed that Alpha Talk with Christian on Monday was exclusively on YouTube. And actually, I'm glad I did that, because YouTube, we avoid issues with Facebook. I think we can be a little more loose in our language on the YouTube channels than we can sometimes on Facebook. So I felt a little freer to kind of open it up a little bit. And hope you guys, hoping you guys enjoyed that. Sounds like you did. So awesome.
Yes. Hi, Dawn. Welcome back. Let's see. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Sharon. I missed some of you guys.
Wait, what is Jana saying? You mean, Lord, this shit is deep?
Well, that is also true, Jana.
Jana, I thought you were my friend.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome, Eve.
Mr. Black showed Mr. B how to dig a hole. Christian got in the doghouse with Anna. Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that broadcast.
Yep.
They had a great show last night. We were both on. We watched them last night. They did a great show. And Christian did a fine job. I think I know Anna came into his inner sanctum a couple of times. You broke into my inner sanctum.
Liar.
And started interjecting in my lie.
Liar,
you don't touch
liar,
art.
Liar.
You don't touch art.
Oh my gosh. That's true, Lakeisha. He did have to call my name because, he gets lost without me.
Yeah. Like a bad cold. Anyway.
Oh, my hand slipped.
Okay. Violence is not allowed on Facebook.
Did not actually hit you.
I don't know. Charges are pending.
Eric says, hi, he's been with me.
Eric.
Hey, Eric. Welcome back, my friend.
What's up, dog? We got to have a beer one time.
I know, right? Yeah, so it is on my YouTube channel, Lauren. So I see you're on YouTube. So if you look at Monday night.
And you click on live.
Yes.
You'll see a little graphic that says Alpha Talk. And it was, of course, me or Christian Blakely and I shooting the shit.
Yeah.
As they say.
Which was loads of fun. And I died laughing. Just saying.
Awesome.
Tracy, it's so funny. I understand completely both sides of this argument. I appreciate that so many of you are non-KU readers. And I always feel like, listen, everybody should read in the way that makes sense for them as long as they're not committing piracy.
Yep.
The arguments I hear a lot are, I read 5 to 7 books a week. I couldn't afford to buy everybody's book. 100% understand
Sure.
that. But, my comeback is always, you have libraries and you have, I have all of my books enrolled in Kobo Plus. So if you have that kind of budget that you can't buy outright every book that you would like to read,
Right.
that you have options. KU isn't the only one. And, I saw authors today, newer authors especially, lamenting that they felt like they just can't get any traction if they don't sell their soul to the devil of Amazon. And I'm like, it takes time. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
It does.
And you guys, it's KU is not an easy fix either. So it's a complicated thing all the way around.
You click on Susan there. Hey, and Susan, thank you for this comment. You know what? I want to thank everybody that participated in the Maui fundraiser. We just did a small part, which was donating a plethora of books or a series of books. And we're also doing a donation on the side from ourselves personally. But thank you for all of those that may have participated in the fundraiser, because wow, it did really well. That money goes directly to the family, so it's awesome.
It goes to the food bank of Maui,
yes.
Which is going to be much needed. I know. That's a lot of people who have been displaced. They can't go back home. They may never get to go back home, which is a whole nother conversation. And they need to eat now, right? So.
And oh, by the way, we want answers.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think everyone deserves answers for that. And
for sure.
I'm still waiting.
Sup, Rebecca? Sup, girl?
Becca, happy birthday yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Let's see. And Kathy says, hi, Gigi.
Kathy Hackett says, hey.
Let's see. What is going on?
Nice Ghostbuster reference.
I know, right? Is it just FB that's free? I don't know.
See, Regina, exactly.
This is exactly why we do YouTube also, because
yeah, get away from Facebook.
Yeah, it's just starting to be more problematic.
What was Lisa saying at the top? Monday girth mat. Lisa, that needs to be the title of Alpha Talk. Girth matters. I mean, that's exactly what I should have. Thank you for that idea. Girth sounds like something fluffers would say.
Yes.
I may have to give someone a call and ask them that. I don't know. Oh, jeez.
Your first shot of the moob.
They were friends back in the day. I don't know.
Nope. What is this now? What about Shayla Black special meat gummy holder? I don't know, girl. You're so funny. How's that grandbaby? She looks so cute.
She does.
The newsletter makes your week. Thank you, Susan.
You know what? We're hitting you guys fairly regularly with the newsletter, but every time we do it, we try to have new and exciting content. Like I say, I have anything to say with the content. All I do is check the links. That's all I do. That's all I do. But I will take credit that it gets out correctly.
It does.
I catch one or two things.
Thank you, Ron. So I always go back and forth about this because my team keeps me really honest. And we've had this conversation many times. Some people will say they're excerpt readers and they absolutely love to get a new snippet. And then some people are like, no, don't spoil me. I can't stand it. I want to read it for myself when I have the whole thing. Why do you keep putting this in my face?
Right.
And I'm like, I'm trying to give as many people something that they want. Some of you all love it. I love to share. It makes me feel, honestly, like I'm not writing in a vacuum. Like I get to share something that snippet that I share with you guys. I really just kind of went over that again about a week ago. And I remember thinking how much I loved that exchange. And I was like, I need to share this. And I feel like other people might be entertained too. It's not a romantic excerpt, but I love that I can, now it's like we have this inside joke kind of where I can say to you, like Merrick and Bram and their conversation, like they're always kind of snippy with each other and it's fun to me. And I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it too. Snippy. Let's see. I know. Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that. Let's see. La 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 la.
Hero says, you were loose, all right.
Yes.
Just sharing the truth.
How do
Ruth.
you comment on
Sharing the
YouTube?
truth.
And so there is a place in the live, like if you click on, there should be a thing that says comments, and you should be able to click it and comment.
But I think you have to be logged into YouTube to do that.
You do.
So, but Regina, it's once you're logged in, it should be, you can just see the live text, and it'll be a place on the right hand side saying type your message, and it will go automatically.
That is entirely true. We were laughing so hard during Alpha Talk.
Christian, they were just
we were dying
hooting
laughing
and hollering. It was awesome.
Short answer, Tracy. No, I don't think anybody.
But
likes
you know
this.
what? You know what? This is what we say when it's like the wintertime. We're like, oh, I can't wait for the summer. Do swimming, pool, hang out, drinking out having a great time. And then when you get the dog days of summer, right, Richard?
Yeah, then
we get the dog days of summer, and it is just like we can't wait for fall.
Yeah.
And that's why I love the seasons, because you get to the next one. Yeah. I don't want to live anywhere there's no seasons.
So, Lainey, you bring up a really good point. And that is the one thing. So Koa Plus is lovely. But there was a reader in this reader group who was saying that she lived in the Philippines and they didn't have Kobo Plus. They didn't have Kobo at all. And that other than like Google and Apple, but you have to buy your books outright. KU was, kind of their only option for a subscription-based model, because even their libraries don't carry things like this. I think maybe you might look into Scribd also. They might have Scribd in most Asian countries, but I 100% get it. It's just KU isn't for every author. And I think that was sort of the point that was being lost.
Well, it's a blessing that they have a Korean language to get the books to folks. So that's awesome.
Well, and if you're wanting to read a lot of the U.S.-based books, I know that the Korean libraries just aren't going to carry them.
I got an email today from someone asking about a translation.
Yeah.
I'm going to share it with you later.
Okay.
And I'll have to respond back in their language because they shot me. I had to do a translate.
No.
And I always, if you send Shayla an email, I get those. But if she sees them.
I do.
But when you send an email to Shayla through interact@shaylablack.com or reply to the newsletter, those come in, but a lot of times when they come in language, you will get a response from us in language. So it may not be grammatically correct.
No, because it'll probably be Google Translate.
Exactly.
But at least we try.
We're at Israel Freeway. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Like oh, yay, Kashana!
Yay,
so
Kashana!
Happy for you.
Good for you, darling.
That is so exciting. You'll have to keep us posted.
That's wonderful news.
I love to hear that. Thank you.
We are way behind on comments.
I know. I'm trying. Thank you, Kelly. It's otherwise, you guys, writing can be so solitary. And I sit there and I'm like, I'm doing all these things and I can't share them with anybody. And that kind of blows.
You know how hard it is to do a live and do comments at the same time?
Now you appreciate my skills.
Oh, no, I always appreciate that. I'm shitty at it. Christian was helping me out because he could see it as well. But But it's hard to keep that train of I understand why people don't do live. I understand why they do straight videos so they can focus on their interviewee and having fun with each other and having a good conversation. But I love the live stuff. So what do you?
That is hysterical, Cindy. And I know I don't read the end of a book first. I am that person who, especially if I'm on the fence about whether I want to read a book or not, I will go most platforms you can click something and read like the first scene or the first chapter or the first so much % of the book. And if I've never read that author, it's a way for me to see whether I even like their writing style. Because I've said this before, I'm such a musical person. If somebody's writing doesn't have some sort of cadence, it's like my brain won't work with it. So I read a lot of samples in a lot of platforms. You can download a sample, and I'll download a bunch of samples, and then once a month or so, I'll just go read all my samples, and then I'll go decide what I want to buy for my samples. So
thank goodness for samples.
Yeah, there's lots of ways that you can pick up the things.
Hit Susan. Susan, thank you. I saw another comment earlier too. Parquet. Never fool with Mother Nature.
That's right. Parquet.
Thank you. I knew you guys would know.
Somebody was going to know.
It's like Yule Gibbons, right? Remember Yule Gibbons?
No.
Yule Gibbons in the cereal. Remember what was the cereal he used to hawk? He's dead now, by the way.
Thanks. Because aren't you pleasant?
Anyway.
So that was the other reason I include snippets, Louise, because I know a lot of you people, I didn't talk about Doomsday Brethren for so long, and I know a lot of you were like, what? You wrote a paranormal series? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to finish it this time.
Yeah, who'd have thunk?
Yeah, I know.
All we talk is Wicked Lovers, read Family Reckoning,
Yeah.
Forbidden Confessions.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, so now we're going to talk about something that's super near and dear to my heart, and I want you guys to fall in love with it too. I want you to have the chance to fall in love with it. So here we are. Let's see. You had to make a channel to add comments. Really?
Wow, Vicky.
Wow, I thought you just had to log in.
No, you have to have an account.
You have to have an account.
But when you create an account, it creates a channel.
Oh, does it?
Creates
Okay.
where you can have your own channel and you can do all that stuff. You don't have to do that. I think you have to be logged in.
For sure, Shannon. You know it. You know it.
I blend, Shannon.
Uh-huh.
I blend in any culture you put me in. Any culture. Do not laugh. Do not laugh.
I know.
We know you too well.
I am multilingual. I might be diversely challenged, but I'm multilingual. So
yeah,
I speak the language of love, the international.
For
language.
sure.
Yes.
Now I'm caught up. So, Quaker Oats. Thank you.
No, it wasn't Quaker Oats.
Wasn't it?
I think Lisa's got it.
Oh, grape nuts.
Grape nuts.
Oh my.
Good one on Quaker Oats though. That was the guy with the wig. But that remember, was it old Ben Franklin?
I thought it was Wilford Brimley.
No, Wilford Brimley was diabetes.
Well, I know that, but before diabetes.
Diabetes, because he called it diabetes.
Okay, somebody needs to turn on that fan. It's hot in here.
I'll get it.
Pretty please.
I'll get it. I'll be back.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Your mom drives you nuts reading the end of the book before you even starting it. I can't do that either. I would be looking for so much context. I would be like, do what? Who? Why? Yeah, I couldn't handle that. You're watching while making sweet and sour chicken.
Oh
Nice.
my God, Kathy, you're killing
Yes.
me. I love sweet
He
and
would
sour
love that.
I love the Harry Potter for adults.
That's 100%. Yes. Because I love the idea of magic. I didn't want to write vampires. I didn't want to write shifters. At one point, when I very first started thinking about this series, there was a whole shifter craze going on. And this was like 2005?
Yeah, sure.
6?
That sounds like, yeah.
Something like that.
Kind of like late 2005, I think it was.
Oh, shush. I wasn't even talking to you about this. So.
You believe me. Yeah, I know.
No, you don't. Anyway,
I need a lot
the whole thing was, there was such a shifter craze going on at that time. And I was like, I can't do it. I went to a conference once and somebody was really literally talking about their pygmy shifters. And I was like, what?
Are you allowed to say pygmy?
That's what she said.
Would that get us canceled?
I don't know.
I
remember this was also 15, 17 years ago, but I was like,
I would stay away from that, Shayla.
I was like, I
would just back into the bush like Homer Simpson.
Yes, but I literally was like, I don't understand of all the things you could have picked to shift, like why? And she's like, have you seen how they're hung? No, actually, I didn't look. So
we're talking about. Okay.
I was
okay.
like,
yeah.
nope, I did not look at that.
Yeah.
Not once.
Even I'm moving on from that. So that says something. No, Jennifer, no Red Bull for me tonight, my friend. I am high on what they like to call life.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm high on life.
Uh-huh.
I had a lot to drink I had about 3 drinks, maybe on an empty stomach when Christian and I started. But at least my audio worked. Not like tonight.
Yeah, I know. So, soon there will be turtle shifters. Girl, I bet it's out there somewhere.
Yeah, Shannon's been threatening me with turtles.
You know what? Shark shifters.
No,
just for you, Shannon. I'm going to write you a shark shifter story.
She threatened me with a snapping turtle. I said, as long as they have no teeth, we're okay.
Well, yeah. Okay. I don't know how that's going to work, but sure.
What is Rebecca saying? We're talking about shifter dick and balls. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you get.
Do shifters have genitalia?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. Is it magical genitalia?
No.
Is it like a unicorn? Is it what does it work? Is it rainbow color? What is it color? What is it?
Well, it depends on what you're shifting to.
Is it glittery?
It depends on what you're shifting to. Because most shifter books were they started with
what is a shifter?
Shape shifting.
Oh, like on Deep Space Nine.
I don't.
Odo.
I don't.
Okay,
I don't watch that. No,
All right,
so most shifter books are human to like werewolf or human to bear.
Yeah.
Or...
I wouldn't have slept with Odo. I didn't like him.
Okay, well, good to hear. I don't know who Odo is.
He was also on Benson, by the way, the TV series.
You saw an ad for a shark shifter. Female on the cover had sharp teeth.
What? Saw an ad for a shark shifter, female on the cover. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Girls with sharp teeth scare the shit out of me.
Yeah, he's not getting a blowjob. He wouldn't want one. Oh my gosh.
You have an impressionable audience over here.
Okay, my mother is under
they
the
don't
impression
talk
that I'm
the
sweet.
Things over
I
there.
know. You just read a horse shifter. Nope, that's a no for me.
Okay, this is getting a little too into the.
I'm shifting into a donkey.
It gets a little close. That gets a little close to the movie I saw in college once that I had to walk away from.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know what that woman was doing.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Louise is right. Bears, wolves, etc. You know what? It's not that I don't enjoy them, Pamela. It was just I have this weird need to always be different. I'm never that girl who's going to be like, "Wow, everyone's wearing fill in the blank color today or style. I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon." Nope, I'm the girl who always be like, "Let's see. Everyone's wearing blue. I will be wearing black." Like I have always been that way. Ask Mom. Have I always been that way?
You have.
Always.
But you still talk about pygmy dick size. So I don't know.
No. I was repeating that somebody else talked about that.
Now I can't get it out of my head.
Well, maybe that's good for you then.
No, it's not. Trust me. It's not. I don't take the National Geographic anymore, so I don't know these things.
Susan, baby shark.
Shannon, it's coming for you.
It's coming, girl. You know what? Okay, so this is a super hot niche. Monster romances, orcs, gargoyles, and there are girls out there who want their tentacle porn. And I'm like, that is news to me.
I don't get it. So
hey, listen.
Bless their hearts that they do.
Bless their hearts.
I don't get
Everyone do you. I
have one tentacle and I'm very proud of it. So we're good.
You don't have tentacles.
Hit on Brenda.
Let's see.
Thank you, Brenda.
Odo
Thank you, Brenda.
Yeah.
Yes, Odo was a shifter, and he was on Benson the same.
Oh, here we go. I should have it next year for Shark Week.
Oh my! It's next week Shark Week,
or next year for Shark Week.
So should we wear shark outfits?
I don't know. We should invite Shannon to wear a shark outfit.
Shannon, are you questioning Christian's donkeys? Is that what you're doing?
You know what, Linda? I have not tried this yet. And doesn't Donna Grant write some of this? I believe she does.
Jana.
And that's why you love my books, because I always feel the need to be different. Yeah, I don't like to do what everybody else is doing.
You gotta click on Jana.
Okay. Pygmies are girthy.
Jana, I did you just Google that? Did you find the answer to that? Okay.
And look at her being highbrow.
We don't want to see pictures, Jana.
Other than
we don't want to see pictures.
You being judgmental.
I am not judgmental.
Uh-huh. Tentacle porn is its own thing. Tentacle vibrators is another. Thank you for the FYI, Jennifer.
This is very much becoming the latter half of Alpha Talk on Monday night.
We just thought we'd pick up where we left off.
It's going off the rails. Anna, are you around, Anna? Help us. Christian's with us the whole way, so you're the only one that can pull us back, I think.
Oh, hi, Jean. How are you, my dear?
Jean!
I'm sure you're sweltering
How
just west of us. Hey, Kelly.
Kelly!
I know.
Kelly!
Let's see.
I miss Kelly.
Yeah, Donna writes them. Yeah, I thought that she did. And I have not tried that. You like them too. Okay, let's see. Has everybody read The Fourth Wing? Like, I know that's not Draven's Shifters, Rebecca Yaros. I really want to read this book, but now I'm like, everybody's like, it will suck you in. It's an experience. I don't read a lot of YA, but everybody is like loving on this book. So now I'm like, and I like Rebecca as a human being the few times I've met her. So I'm kind of like, I want to read this book. I don't think I've ever met her, have I? I met her the first time on the 1001 Dark Nights cruise.
Oh, I didn't. The one I wasn't invited to go on.
Yeah, yes, I knew you were going to harp on that again.
You girls got in trouble in Mexico.
I did not. I didn't even get off the ship.
I believe Amanda and Shannon got y'all in trouble.
They got themselves in trouble. I stayed on the ship because I wasn't feeling well.
Tequila boyfriends is
just what it saying. Also,
if I were there, we'd have had a better time.
Okay, so Celia Kyle writes Dragon Sifters, and so does 80. I can't read that. It's too small.
80 award.
80 word. Thank you.
We'd all come back with tattoos.
Okay. Okay, Kelly. Now I need to know. You finished it. I don't know what you finished.
What'd
girl.
you finish, Kel?
I'm glad. Oh, if she's talking about the fourth ring, the fourth wing. Gosh, I can't even talk. I would like to read that. You read the fourth wing. Okay, you really enjoyed it. It's more new adult than YA. Oh, that's good. Because, no sex and all. I'm just like, I don't know if I can get down with that. You can't get on board books that are hyped up. You know what? Most of the time I don't read them either. And sometimes I wonder if I'm missing out. A lot of times what I find is it's that thing about me where I read the really hyped up books and I'm like, nope, it's not for me. Because I like something that's just slightly off, but
hit Shannon.
Okay.
Yeah, Shannon. Someone write a shark shifter and Charlie is chum. I'll have to be admitted from the storyline though. Shannon,
No.
I'll agree to that.
No.
If you join me on a deep sea fishing expedition.
So Kashana, yeah, the fourth wing is it's about, I think, like people who go to a dragon school, if I'm remembering correctly.
They learn how to tame dragons?
No, it's like dragon riders, I think.
Oh, okay. It's like a jockey school. Okay.
Something. I don't know. Because I don't know. I don't want to know too much before I go into it.
I was a little too big to be a jockey.
But it is book
Maybe
one.
pygmies could do it.
Hey.
Sorry.
Yes, it is book one in a series. You are a new reader. Hi, Lainey.
Hey, Lainey.
What book would you recommend to hook you? You like romance and paranormal romance. Okay,
cool.
Well, so I write primarily romantic suspense, steamy contemporary, and I am relaunching a paranormal series in October. I currently have 2 perma-frees. One is in my steamy contemporary series is called More Than Want You. And in my romantic suspense series, which is Wicked Lovers, Soldiers for Hire, my perma-free is Wicked as Sin. Those stories are told in duet. And every duet can be read as a standalone. And then my paranormal series that is relaunching October 24th is called Doomsday Brethren. And the first book will be out October 24th. It is called Tempt Me with Darkness. I know.
I was just about to say everything you said, but
Okay.
you did it much better than I did. Welcome though, lady.
Trying to get it all out and remember all the things. Yeah.
You did good.
Let's see. Christina knows the things. Yeah, it's book 1 in a series. Book 2 releases in November. I don't know how many books either. All right.
Speaking of tattoos, click on Facebook user there.
Okay.
Javelin, a tattoo artist on every cruise. Christian and I were talking on Alpha Talk. Christian's got some great ink going. I think Anna has some as well.
Mm-hmm.
I want one. I just don't know what to get. And I don't want to be pedestrian and use the bat signal or, something that everybody's doing. I want to do something unique. That's the problem. That's why I have never done it and may never do it, because it's got to be something unique that I want to live forever. And I don't know what that will be.
Sorry, Susan. I didn't mean to call your puppy. It's way better than all the times he says, "Hey, Alexa."
How are the puppies?
That's right. Yeah, it was a mouthful, Ruth. And, it's so funny when people come up to me at book signings, and if you've met me at a book signing, and people will ask me, when they come up to me, okay, so-and-so says I should read you, or I was in the line and people talked about you, but I've never read you. Where should I start? What is this about? I'm always like, I am Shayla. I write books. Like, I come across across deer in the headlights.
Well, a lot of times it's halfway through a book signing or something, and you're just like, you're kind of writing. Your mind's kind of crazy at that point. But, it's hard to kind of collect your thoughts and actually have a cogent conversation about that.
Well, I've never been good at what they call the elevator pitch. It's just not my thing. So he sometimes does better than I do, where I'm like,
well, because I'm not, I don't know. I'm I can free think when I'm walking out there, and I'm talking to people and stuff. It's just different. I'm a people person.
Here we go. Christian says, maybe get a tap for Shayla since she hasn't given you a book yet.
Exactly, Christian. Where's Lord Black's book?
Lord Black's.
Your Grace Black. Yes. Where?
Okay.
Where?
I'll
even accept Charlie.
I'll work on that.
I'll even accept Charlie.
No, I would rather do
as long as he has girth.
William's hotter than Charlie. I'm just saying. Actually, I wrote a Charlie It just happened to be a female.
I can identify as female. I don't care. I don't have
Okay.
a problem with
All
that.
right.
Was she hot?
She was a secondary character. I didn't get too
Was
far
she
into it.
hot?
Sure.
Was she okay, I'll leave that.
Don't go there.
What were their proportion? What was going on?
Thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate that very much. Let's see.
Eve, you're right. Tattoos should be personal, have meaning to the person who gets it. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone else. That's exactly where I'm going, Eve. I just can't decide what that is.
Tracy says, I like your earrings. My mother keeps trying to steal them from me, by the way, and they don't make these anymore. And these are the earrings I wear pretty much every day of my life because I'm not imaginative when it comes to jewelry. I'm like, oh, good. What I like about these, y'all, because you can just zone out for a minute. So they have these sorts of clasps because I will lose the back of an earring like at any hot moment. So, yeah. Hit Dawn for just a second. You've met me twice years ago, kicking yourself when you left. You know, Dawn, I do remember you. And just because I remember faces.
I remember.
But honestly, I'm always the one who comes away feeling dumb because I'm like, people say some of the most beautiful, lovely, profound things to me sometimes. Yes. And I either find myself like half in tears or I'm just a hugger. And I think of wonderful things to say like 10 minutes after you've left. But in the moment, like I remember I went, this is interesting. So I remember going to a signing when I was first launching Doomsday Brethren. And for any of you who have read it in the past, you'll know what I'm saying. But the magical mating vows were something that I wrote on my own. And I had a couple come up to me at a signing and show me they had just gotten married like a few months prior. And they had the magical mating vows tattooed, both of them on their ribs. And they showed me and I was like so touched. And then I can't think of anything to say other than, wow, thank you.
Well, and some people have named their kids after some of your characters.
Yeah, well, I've actually had people send me their ultrasound pictures and they're like, can I use this name? I'm like, honey, I don't own it. Like, feel free. But
I'll send you the invoice, but sure.
Yeah,
you can do that.
I don't always think of the proper things to say in the moment either, Dawn. So I 100% understand what you're saying. I try, and then sometimes I just like, words don't come out.
So who was it said Lexi has a character named Charlie?
Yeah. You were 50 when you got your first tattoo. I'm over 50 and I still have not gotten there. I think about it. I do.
Charlie said he would get a tattoo right after zip lining. Reservations are made. Yeah, Shannon, you backed out of that zip lining. Sorry.
You're already lining up your second and third one. You have, yes, I know you have me on your body as well, Kelly. Thank you.
Kelly, yours are awesome.
I love yours. It's really pretty. You have 3. 2 of them are dedications. One for your father, one for your papa, and the third because you wanted it. It's the Gecko.
That's awesome, Lisa. That's awesome.
That's so funny. That is so funny.
Hope your daughter's doing well at school. I see your posts sometimes.
For those of you who asked also, yes, I am in the middle of rewriting Tempt Me with Darkness. I'm rewriting the whole series. Somebody sent me another message recently. I'm expanding. I'm re-adding all of the juicy stuff that got cut by my first editor.
Tell that story really quickly.
Yeah, so if you missed this in the past, I sold this to an editor at a traditional publishing house. And sold the whole series. Yeah, well, most of it. Because this was the original cover. And so you see, this was the maximum that they would allow in a mass market paperback because it had to fit on the rack in the grocery store. And so they only allowed a certain number of pages and words in every single book and certain words. So I had to take a lot of stuff out to make them happy. And as soon as I got the rights back, I was like, and now I will be doing it my way.
Putting all the sex back in.
Yeah. Among other things.
Yeah. You're loving going through every bit of this book.
I am.
You're loving it. Because you finally get to go back.
Long time.
I talked about this on Monday night. You get to go back into this world.
Yes.
How often do people get to do that and then add to that world and expand on that world back from book 1? It's awesome.
Yeah. So very excited. It's just going to be like a whole like process, and I'm excited. And now I finally get to think forward about things that I wanted to think about as well. So
awesome. Dawn, I understand the painless. That's the part I'm looking forward to, a little bit of pain. That's exactly what I'm looking forward to distract my mind for a little while. So embrace the pain.
And he's not right with the head.
Tats are addicting, can't stop at one. Shannon, that's probably true. I'll get one and I'll go from there. But we got to come up with something cool. Something cool. And Shannon says she's going to give me a word in Chinese that I could put on there, but she says it might not pronounce correct. It might not translate correctly. And I was like, I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
Kelly, I would want to give you the biggest hug ever. I feel like, so many of you have been with me for so long, and you've been attending our lives for years. And I love to see all of you in person when I get a chance to. And actually, Kelly, I'm not supposed to say very much, but I might be doing a conference or a convention in Alabama in 2025, but you didn't hear it from me.
Kelly would be a sobbing mess too, darling.
Yes.
It would be epic, though. It would be epic.
But you'll get plenty of advance notice. Just saying. Oh my gosh, Jana, how? I am so needle phobic. That's really the real reason I don't have a tattoo.
Oh, Jana, that's exactly what would happen with me. I'd probably fall asleep while they were doing it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm looking forward to the
I know, Eve, you've said that before, and I can't even imagine. Let's see. They're addicting. Everybody says that. You got your first one 2 days after you turned 18. Wow. Yeah, I just have never done it.
Click on Shannon.
What'd she say?
I'll come up with something Chinese for you, Charlie. It won't be like the language of our people.
Oh, because you're super Chinese.
Well, I know Shannon.
Okay.
And I enjoy Asian cuisine. Halfway there.
Okay. All right.
Does that check the box?
So what else do we have going on these days?
I'm spent. I need a cigarette.
Okay, perfect.
That Red Bull's coming down. No, I'm kidding.
So you guys, if you logged into the beauties earlier, you saw our little impromptu trip to Buc-ee's today, which was awesome because y'all, they have good burritos. I'm just going to say it.
Buc-ee's makes everyone happy, and they had a Halloween cool stuff up too, so which is awesome. Click on that's it. Bray. So we will be at Bray.
We will be there.
Columbus, Ohio, 2024. Year of our Lord.
In May.
Early May. Whatever. Columbus, 2024.
Yes.
Looking forward to that.
Hi, Nancy.
There. It's going to be awesome.
It is. Yeah. When we came to Flirty, my daughter was like, Mom, isn't that the lady's husband? Yes. Because he's so tall. Like people, yeah. See, this is me too, Susan. Like I'm putting off doctor's appointments because I know they want blood. I'm like, oh, look at the time. I'm so busy. Gosh.
Lisa, we were coming down in the elevator from the room and I saw you guys lined up outside. I saw you and I knew you immediately.
I did too. I was like, oh, there's Lisa.
I knew you immediately.
Yeah.
So awesome to see you.
So awesome. Oh, that's nice, Lakeisha. You got one with your sisters. See, that would be more meaningful to do it like with somebody.
Yes.
Yeah. Especially if you got like matching things.
Hey, click on Eve.
Hang on. You went to Wonderlust. I knew that was going on before I looked for you too. Yeah.
We just can't do as many as we used to.
No,
we just can't do it
I
anymore.
love Wonder to death, and I would have loved to, but it just didn't work out.
Wonder is one of my favorite people of all time.
Exactly.
So Shannon
we were just talking about taking
Shannon
the
misses the beaver, and she says the beaver like no other
with
beaver. So forget the word snack. So I know what she means.
I know the Buc-ee's burrito. I know. I had one for the first
Christina,
time.
when they
They're
added
so
them,
good.
it was so awesome. Our first one was we're coming back from Galveston.
Yeah, for our last cruise.
And it was just like a Taco Bell Del Meat burrito back in the day. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Del
Taco Del Meat
burrito.
Burrito. Because we're originally from California, right? And they have Del Taco everywhere.
Awesome.
So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Blaine would never
I know where that one comes from.
Yeah,
Tracy, I know where that comes from.
the pulled pork sandwiches. I haven't tried that. Our Buc-ee's mostly has the beef brisket.
Well, no, they have pork. They have pulled pork
I didn't
too.
notice that.
Oh yeah, it's on the other side.
All right, I didn't notice.
I could get Bucky.
You could.
I could get.
Oh wow, because that's sexy.
Who doesn't want a beaver on their bicep?
Brenda has a better idea. She
What?
says,
What? What?
Brenda has
A
a better
beaver
idea.
on the bicep.
Like a beaver on your butt.
I can make it do
Here.
things.
Brenda has a better idea.
Star Trek Enterprise tattoo on my. Oh, I am jealous, Brenda. I am jealous.
What are the beaver nuggets? He likes them more than I do.
Well, it's like puffed air that's caramelized.
So if you guys
Right?
ate sugar corn pop cereal as a kid,
Yes.
it's a lot like that.
To
only-
another extreme.
Yeah, they're a little bigger and they're a little thicker.
A lot more sugar.
And a lot more sugar, for sure. But it's a lot like, it's that kind of flavor.
I wouldn't suggest it every day, but maybe every other day.
Every other day. We want to hear a quickie joke. Okay, maybe.
Want to hear a quick joke? Sure.
Sure. They're looking to put in a Buc-ee's about 10 miles from our city, just reading about plans in the news. Our closest one is Daytona
Louise,
Beach.
that's awesome. Louise,
Buc-ee's
that's
is
awesome.
Is awesome. Like, I can't.
I just love
Ames, we talked about you
Ames!
today. We missed
talked
you.
about you a lot. We missed you, sweetie.
I wish I could send you something from Buc-ee's, honey.
Oh my God. So
Oh
good.
my gosh.
I have a better idea. Let me tattoo. You did tattoo me one time.
No, she means like
You
permanently.
climbed me like a tree. I was inebriated, and you used on my
Oh.
eye. She was putting eyeliner thing on my eyes
For Halloween.
For Halloween. And Shannon, as I said, Shannon's the only one's ever allowed to do that now because I've.
But I'm married to you.
Yeah, but Shannon's the only one's allowed to do that now
Why?
because she just took control.
Uh-huh.
That's what you got to do with me.
Maybe I'll sit on you.
That's
then.
what you got to do with me. You got to take control.
Oh,
That's how
okay.
it is.
I'll do that.
That's
It's
what it
fine.
is.
It's fine. What about, we were talking about the Tim Tams, and then we were talking about the fact that I couldn't send you anything from Buc-ee's, and I felt bad about it. But I think by the time FedEx sent you a burrito, it probably wouldn't be very good. Just saying. Which is
Buc-ee's.
And
Buc-ee's is
makes
makes everyone happy.
It does.
What'd you say, Richard?
I think-
Richard came away by saying, what'd you say? The bathrooms are awesome.
Oh, yeah.
He said, I counted the urinals.
The urinals.
He counted the urinals.
They need all those urinals in the Coliseum.
Yeah, they need
Yeah,
to. They
for
need
real.
to take the big Coliseums. Need to take
Oh,
a point
Brenda
or two
says
from them.
Springfield, Missouri is getting a Buc-ee's.
See,
Nice.
Brenda, they're slow,
Yeah.
methodical, and they're not stupid. And that's what I love about a company remaining private and not going public.
Yeah.
Because they're not under pressure to expand too quickly. I love the book.
Yeah. Okay.
Shannon says, let Shayla sit
Joe,
on your tattoo.
the position 69 is now called 96 due to the increased price of eating out.
Snapshot that.
That's
Snapshot
awesome.
that. Snapshot that. I can never remember a joke for my life. I'm going to remember this one.
Okay. There you go.
That's awesome. Yeah, throw that to William Black.
I am.
All right.
There you go. That was awesome, whoever you are.
God, what was the joke I heard the other day? Oh, I know.
Oh, Gene.
Okay, hold
That's
on.
Gene. Gene, you look
Gene.
so sweet.
Gene, I have one for you. Okay, you guys ready?
Not a bear to rabbit.
No.
Okay.
You guys ready? You guys ready? What is what's Peter Pan's favorite takeout to eat? Wendy's. Ah! I screwed that joke up. But anyway. Anyway.
Oh my gosh, Lady says her husband is Korean, was shocked at the size of Buc-ee's. Yeah.
Laney, isn't it?
It's enormous,
awesome.
which
It's
is awesome. Let's see.
Bigger and better.
Oh,
What's
here we
wrong with
go. William is scared of Shannon.
that? See, that's kind of what it is.
She is a little frightening sometimes.
She is. a little
Yeah,
funny.
it really wouldn't taste very good. It might be growing things and some bacteria problems, Ames. Like, I wish I could send you sometimes some of the awesome things that are here, but I know you guys have awesome things over there too. It'd be so interesting to compare foods.
See, Lisa and Kelly already knew the answer. Wendy's.
Wendy's, yeah. Oh, you heard about Buc-ee's maybe going in around Ocala too, huh?
Ocala.
Ocala. Yeah. What do you call an alligator in a vest?
An investigator.
That's awesome.
Lady, that's good, but it's too clean.
You know
Sorry,
what?
it's too clean.
It's kind of a dad joke. Oh. So one of the things, and for those of you who don't know, we talk about baby. Yes, I know she's not actually a baby. She is 26, but our daughter baby and her boyfriend, she just turned 26 in June, and her boyfriend Mitch, one of the things that he got her for her birthday was a book of dad jokes. And it's like the thing he can't stand when she tells dad jokes because she does it all the time. So she runs around with this book like going, hey, and she'll tell him a bad dad joke and he'll be like, stop. Oh my gosh, stop. But it's awesome. Oh, Eve, what is Kermit's favorite meal? Miss Piggy. You're going to tell me, I know, and I'm going to be like, oh my gosh.
Bacon? I don't know.
Oh gosh. Oh my god.
Hit you.
Pork butt.
Pork butt.
Oh my gosh.
Go back to this.
This
one.
is a good one.
One more joke. What is 6.9? Another good thing ruined by a period. Oh God, that's really good.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
Ba-dum-bum. That's right. Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
That is hysterical. Susan, we do not know. We do not know. Maybe soon. Kids do things at their pace. Like, I'm like, whatever. Y'all do you.
Hey, Pamela's saying she's only 2 hours from Bray, but she's planning to make it. So
Oh,
that's awesome.
yay.
That's awesome.
It's so, oh no, I think she's talking about Buc-ee's.
Oh, sorry, Buc-ee's.
But if you're coming to Bray, I would love to see you.
Or both.
Let's see.
What does Lainey say? What did the toaster say to the slice of bread?
I
want you inside me. Okay, Lainey, that's better. That's better, Lainey. Up on the. It's a 2 thumbs up on that one. Two thumbs up.
So what else?
Seal of approval.
What else is coming up this week, William?
A nap. Getting this Kickstarter stuff squared away and getting things sent out to folks. See what else? You're going to finish. You're still working on.
I'm going to be working on it for another couple weeks. Yeah.
What else we got going
on? So
we were this week. We should have led with this. This week, she was going to have a special guest tonight. We promised that.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That got moved to next Wednesday.
My special guest got whisked away for other things as a surprise. So, but she will be with us next week.
I think it's okay to say who it's going to be.
No, because I want to check with her one more time.
Okay, because we're planning to announce it on Monday.
Okay,
on a social media post.
I will check in with her before then.
All right.
And
there's more.
Is there?
I don't know.
But is there? So upcoming this week, we will be working on getting more Kickstarters out. I am also working on another. This is a group surprise, so you'll get more from me about that.
There's group activity?
There is. No, my watch. I don't need you to talk to me. There will be a group surprise coming up that you guys aren't going to want to miss because I think it's going to be kind of awesome.
I like group activity.
Not that kind of group activity.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Nice try though.
There are certain rules with that though, by the way.
Cute. And then so Baby is looking forward to. For those of you who don't know, Baby also writes as Mallory Black.
That's right.
And her first book, How to One Night Stand,
is available now.
Came out in February. Her second book, How to Fake a Fiancé, is coming out September 12th. And she will be getting her edits back this week. So we're one step closer.
So if you guys want to pre-order the ebook and or signed print book, you go to shaylablack.com, go to the Shayla store, click on Mallory's books, and you'll see all the information right there. Or on retailers of your choice.
You know what, Dana? She won't be seeing this next week because she'll be in Vegas with her sister. You know what? I think that you might enjoy Vegas just a teensy bit more. Just my guess.
I think you're gonna have
a great time. Yes. I would too. Let's see. It is not a group activity like a circle jerk. I promise. It is not. If that's you, Gene, girl, get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah. That's not my idea of group activity, Gene. No. Sorry, that's I had something else in mind, but you know.
Thank you, Dana. She appreciates that very much. So she's very excited. She had a lot of fun writing about Cammie and Ian.
Oh my God, I actually know the name.
Yes, I know, because she would talk to you every so often, wouldn't she?
It's pretty damn good.
I know.
I'm a good dad.
So I'm actually really, really proud of her. It's not an easy undertaking, you guys, I'm sure you can appreciate, to write a book. I know when I first started
it's hard
writing,
to be an author right now.
It's really hard because
Especially
when I
when you
was
have
writing
2 books on your.
Yeah, when I was writing, it was just you try to write a book. And when I was first learning to write, you try to learn how to write a book, and you would, join a critique group and enter some contests. And, if an agent or an editor liked your work, it was shocking and amazing.
180 degrees now.
And now everything is like, write a book, put it out there, and immediately
Shotgun it.
Yeah, you get bombarded with business decisions immediately, like KU or wide, like how do I price it? What genre am I writing? How do I write a blurb? Like all these things.
And it's ever evolving, because you may know what it is.
Yes.
It may work for the moment, but it won't work for the next author, or it may not work for the next 5 minutes.
Well, and that's what was so funny, because I found myself in this Facebook group that I was talking about at the top of the broadcast, where they were having this whole KU wide discussion, whatever. And there was a girl who was in her last year of college, and she was like, but literally, this is my last year. And then I wanted to start writing, and I had already done all this research, and I was going to go into KU, and now authors are bailing, and what's going on? I don't understand. And she's like, I just started school again. I don't have time to really figure all this out. And I was like, look, the problem is this business. I'm like, I've been here 25 years. I'm going to tell you right now, everything changes every 5 minutes. I appreciate that you researched it, and that's awesome. And that's what you should be doing. That's what you should always be doing. When you have to advocate for your own business, it's really important. But on the other hand, I hate to tell you, you can't do the research once, like months ago, and then be like, well, I got it now, because something will always change, always. And I guarantee you, what authors are responding to currently is the KDP page read amount for the month of July was super low. It's like, I think either the lowest or second lowest it's ever been. So for a lot of authors, I appreciate there were some authors for whom they're like, it goes up, it comes down, like it's whatever. But there were other authors out there who are like, I'm trying to pay my bills. I have a mortgage, I have kids in college, whatever. And they're like, I can't afford to work for essentially 75 cents a book. So, I was trying to, advise this, new wanting to be an author, like you always have to look and do what makes sense for you. And don't follow the herd. Because they don't know your situation. You do you. The business behind you is a lot to consider. It is definitely not as easy as hitting a key. No, it's not. And
it's so damn, Christian hits it right. It's so damn dynamic.
It is.
It is. I've never seen an industry as dynamic as what you're in. Or we're in. It just changes. It evolves all the time.
Yeah.
And it is so tough to stay in front of that wave.
Yeah, 100%. KDP is technically Kindle Direct Publishing, which is the platform on which authors upload their books to Amazon. And then KU is Kindle Unlimited, which is the subscription model that KDP offers. Right. It's just, like I said, it becomes a personal choice, and it needs to be. Yeah, and Jan's right. They raise the monthly subscription rate. So here's the flip side that I don't know that everybody will understand. When they very first launched KDP, the pool of funds for, or KU, the pool of funds for authors was something like, I don't know, I want to say it was something like $7 million and some change, which, they didn't have very many authors to start with. So to distribute that amongst all the authors, there was lots of bonuses, and they were super excited to give you great placement. And it was, it was a bonanza at first. It really was. And even though over the years, the fund has grown to something like, I'm probably going to say this wrong because I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but it was something like $146 million. It's not that it hasn't grown. It 100% has. The question on everybody's mind is why, in the wake of raising the prices, are they also paying the authors less per page read? And what a lot of people don't understand still is a big reason not to be in KU is the required exclusivity of Amazon for you to participate in the program, and then to get paid on a $4.99 book. On a usual sale, you would make something like $3.83. So for Amazon then to pay you 75 cents for somebody who's actually reading a book through KDP, like there's a lot of people doing that math and saying that math doesn't work for me. So there is no right and there is no wrong.
And then especially if you have fans that read Apple books from Apple,
right,
or Google or Kobo or any of the other platforms.
And I want to be able to sell on my own website.
And which is exactly why we sell on our own website.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to be caught with our pants down
and beholden to
should
anyone.
Terms of service change.
Yes.
Like that, which we all know it can.
Well, and so, I kind of got into a debate with somebody today about that. And they're like, Amazon would, it's not that bad. And I was like, listen, you have to understand that Amazon also owns Audible, and they test drive things on Audible that they want to sail past authors. And one of them a few years ago was changing the royalty rate on an audiobook from something like 80% to something like, and now if you refuse to be exclusive to Audible, you may have paid all the money for that audiobook to be produced and you still only make 25%. And by the way, they get to tell you what the price is. You don't even get to set the price of your own product.
Right.
So anybody who thinks that they wouldn't come off and do the same things in KDP with ebooks, they 100% would have thought they could get away with it.
And we say they, the figurative they. These corporations, retailers have every right to do whatever they want to do. They have every right, and I wouldn't begrudge them because capitalism, that's what's happening, which is why we do our own thing as well, because we have the ability to sell books through the Shayla store. So, You know what? But it's, but we all play in the same sandbox, and it's not bad to say we want to play under some equal rules. So,
yeah. I mean,
Jan had a great question there.
Yeah. Under traditional publishing, what percentage on average did book authors receive? So it's actually a lot less, but I understand it more because they're also paying for editorial, they're paying for art, they're paying for marketing, they're paying for the printing of the book, they're paying for the distribution of the book. They're doing things that Amazon doesn't do any of those things. The author does all of those things. So, I understand more why traditional publishers. So there's two different sizes. This is a mass market paperback. Your percentage on a mass market paperback was, depending on who you sold to and where you were at in your career, was either 6% or 8%. And then a trade paperback, I'm going to use my iPad, but it's the bigger book that's kind of this size. They're the ones behind me. Those typically got paid at 7.5%, sometimes more, depending on where you were at in your contract and how many copies. A lot of contracts would have stair steps, like this much for the first 5,000 copies and this much for the first 10,000 copies. Like it just depended on your publisher and what your agent could negotiate and all that kind of stuff. Ebooks were always 25% of net, meaning after all of their costs. So really that boiled down to probably something to closer to 10 to 15%, if that makes sense.
Can you provide us a spreadsheet on that, Shayla Black?
I cannot.
That would be helpful.
No, it's been a long time. So yeah, no. Amazon is a good example of how you can be a tiny fish in a big sea. Yeah.
Yep.
It's why you don't read ebooks. No, I get it. I do. I'm just not as much of a print reader just because I like blowing my text up really big at these days.
I love a print book. I love a print book.
Okay, you missed some of this. Other options. Absolutely. Jenny, that's a great question. So, of course, depending on where you live, if you live in the States or Canada, you probably have access to a great library system. If you need to get books for free, sometimes you have to wait. but libraries are a great option. I'm enrolling all my books in Kobo Plus. If you have a phone or a tablet, all you have to do is download the Kobo app, and that's free, and then you can enroll in Kobo Plus.
Well, but she's also asking about other than Amazon generally. So Kobo is a good example. Barnes & Noble, Apple, Google Play.
Yeah, but
And
I'm
then-
talking specifically for people
And if
who
you look
want
at the more the all-you-can-eat kind of the buffet,
is Kobo Plus.
Kobo Plus is a good option for that.
But and check also with a lot of authors, because more and more authors are starting their own stores on their websites. So you love buying books from authors themselves. Yeah, you only buy physical books, your favorite. Absolutely. But
Limited space, you're right, lady.
Yep, that's always my thing too. Let's see.
We've got closets full upstairs.
And for audio, Kobo Plus also has an all-you-can-eat for the cost of a KU subscription per month to just read. Kobo Plus is to read and listen for the same price. So if you're also an audiobook person, you might look at Kobo Plus. Now, the argument I've heard is, but a lot of my obviously KU favorites are not on Kobo Plus, and my argument back is, but there's still a lot of great authors who are not KU authors who you will find and love.
Kobo
also
has been wonderful to us.
They're fantastic.
They are great people to work with. One of my favorite retailers out there.
Yeah.
We have good contacts at all retailers.
What are your thoughts on this one?
Awesome.
I get the book through KU. Once you own the book through KU, can you get the Audible book? So first of all, on KU, you don't ever own the book. You only borrow it. I don't know. I guess some people do have their books through you don't get it for having downloaded the book. I think you can buy it for a slightly less price because you already, if you were to have actually bought the ebook, not a KU borrow, but actually paid the money to buy the book, then sometimes for an extra like $3 to $5 to $7, you can buy the audio as well. Mm-hmm. And yes, we only get 25% of the audiobook. You are correct. Yeah, a lot of my Canadian peeps are big.
Kelly, they are great people to work with. They really are.
Kobo needs a yearly subscription. Yeah, I think I'd heard that someplace. But I think they're also constantly retooling that. So, FYI.
They're always becoming more and more user-friendly.
Yeah, they want to hear from you guys, which is fantastic. So, anyway.
And they know the pain points for authors, too, and they're still working through those.
Yeah.
So, I appreciate them letting us know that. So.
Yep. So, is there anything else?
That was a deep dive in the industry,
I
Shayla
know.
Black. See how we went from pygmies and girth to KU. I mean, it's an in-depth industry. This could have been a conference you could have charged for. You did such a good job. I love talking industry. If I'm boring you guys, just tell me I'm boring you guys. It's one of those things. But it affects the end user as well.
It does.
Affects the customer as well, the fan as well as other authors, because we're all in it together.
Yeah.
You want to create a great book. You want to be able to get it out there to as many people as possible. But you want to have it at an affordable rate.
Yeah.
Ease of the customer to be able to access it, read it, keep it, use it.
Yeah.
And then for you to be paid a fair wage.
Yeah.
Fair wage for it.
And the truth is, I hear a lot of people being like, I don't feel like ebooks should cost that much because it's just electronic. Well, yeah, it's just electronic. It's just that, there's my time. I have to pay my editor. I have to pay my cover designer. I have a proofreader.
You pay for the audiobook.
Yeah, I definitely pay outright for the audiobook. And that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of fun.
And then there's all the formatting, uploading. Like, there are costs associated with all of these things, you guys. It doesn't just like materialize. There are costs, and I mean thousands of dollars of cost in all of that. So that's why, you can't, as much as it's a lovely thing to say, if it's on the internet, it should be free. We just can't do that. So, Lainey, I don't think it is. If it is, I would love to hear that, but
I don't know if it is or not.
I think right now they just rolled it out in the US and Australia and New Zealand recently. Not to say that they won't start rolling it.
I thought they had rolled into other countries as well. I just can't remember.
I can't either. I would love that for you. You'll take Big Duck Aliens over KU. Okay.
I'll take Big Duck Aliens for 500, Alex.
That's right.
Rest in peace.
You're fairly new.
You passed
Do
away.
I have a subscription box? I think I heard
Years
about a
ago.
box.
Oh, years ago.
Yeah, so that's a good question, Sharon. I do boxes a few times a year. I'm just finishing my 25th anniversary box. That's what we're getting ready to mail out now. Some of the goodies that were included in the box, this journal that's over William's shoulder, lean this way. No, lean that way. That journal right there, the Follow Your Dreams journal. Here's one of the Follow Your Dreams wine glasses.
Lots of exclusive books.
And lovely Eve provided us the Follow Your Dreams pocket mirrors, which you can see. Mine's dirty.
Oh.
But there's all kinds of
tumblers,
stuff,
coffee mugs,
t-shirts,
and books.
Lots and lots of
with
books.
A personal reflection from her that I'm going to be narrating.
That's right.
Finished narrating, by the way, in the lower octave, of course.
So yeah, the next box or the next Kickstarter is something I'll be talking about soon. There is a box coming either later this year or early next year.
It's the fall box for everybody that signed up on shaylablack.com when we first launched the boxes on her store site. That will not be a part of the Kickstarter. But the other Kickstarter that she's talking about is something she's working with some friends on. So yeah, we're looking forward to announcing that very soon.
Kelly says she has had over 10 years with Kobo. That's lovely.
Awesome, Kelly.
That's nice. So tote bags. Yeah, there was. Totes. And interestingly, that was coasters. Tote bags were one of the most popular items.
It is.
I was actually pleasantly surprised.
And I love the color scheme.
So at any rate, calendars. There are all kinds of things. No, I will not be doing that. And actually it was even more than that. So
isn't that insane? Isn't that insane? I would take half that to promote something. Well,
and it's funny because a book talker I do know who lives in my area was like, I will take $5. I just started laughing. I was like, girl, I get you.
She's a nice person. She's a nice person. So what did Kelly say? Wolford say?
Let's see. Speaking of William narrating, that little taste was bloody amazeballs.
Why, thank you. She didn't like it, Kelly. She thought I was too dark.
Well, no, what I said was it's my personal reflection, but it sounds like it's coming from.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk like Heidi. Okay, Shannon may want me to talk like Heidi, unless I have lederhosen in thigh highs. I can't do it, so she's not gonna happen.
Rhonda says it was $22,000. I knew it was something ridiculous.
22. Yeah. I'll do it for half that. How's that sound? I'll do anything for half that.
Thank you. I promote it for free for the love of sharing reading. I appreciate that. Awesome. And that's what I love about readers. You guys love to read and you're happy to share what you read. And that's fantastic. So
Shayla puts me in a sandwich board. It makes me go up and down the street. So
I do not. Well. Where's your flippy sign going? Books here. Books here. Because you'd appreciate that in this heat, wouldn't you?
I sweat like a freaking dog.
You would. I would too. It'd be awful.
Talk about ball heat. That's a lot.
There is a word for that too.
Satan's crotch is what that is.
On that lovely note.
All right, we got to go, Shayla Black.
I know.
We're keeping these poor young people way too long.
Way too long.
All right.
Okay. So lovely to see everybody. For the live that had no agenda, we managed to keep you guys an hour and a half.
And I apologize, we didn't introduce ourselves.
Oh, hi.
So we're going to rewind now and do this all over again.
Because that's the kind of off-the-rails shit you get from us.
And if you can't tell who's who, well, then you just not quite following
along. Could I be
well
William
enough.
today?
So, you know what?
Could I be William today?
That
might be fun.
Okay, try and be William.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, that's pretty lame. Here, I'll be Shayla Black. No, you can't say that. I can't do that. No. No.
When have I said that?
Oh my God, that's so funny. Okay, yeah, exactly.
I don't sound like that either.
Yeah, you sound exactly.
It's like Maud.
You sound exactly like that. Maud. Oh my God, she threw a Maud reference out, Lynn. A Maud reference. Oh my God. Who played her daughter in Maud? Do you know that?
Adrienne Barbeau.
Oh my God. Oh my Lord.
You're welcome.
What was Maud a spinoff from? Oh.
Wait, hold it.
Oh.
I think I know. Hang
on.
Give me a second. I can't think of the show.
You know it?
I can't think of the name of it, though.
All
Was it All in the Family?
Yes, it was
Okay.
a spinoff from All in the Family,
Okay.
just like the Jeffersons was. So
I knew
anyway,
that. I knew
back
that.
when TV was good, damn it.
We should switch chairs some week, Jen says. I would be like freaked out. I don't know.
All right, we got to go, Shayla.
Okay. Good night, y'all.
I do not have a cool outro tonight like Christian
Right?
Blakely does. Christian, you got to teach me how to do yours. Mine from Alpha Talk, I thought was pretty funny.
It was, but I would love to do one like Talk Tuesday. Somebody needs a little assistance.
So we're going to use the outro that I made for Alpha Talk.
Oh, it's so bad, you guys.
So here
So
it comes.
bad.
Stand by.
Hang on. First of all, enjoy the rest of your week. Have a great weekend.
Smash that like button.
And if you're on YouTube, subscribe if you haven't, and that way it will remind you that we
I
are all
forgot to
together.
tell people to do that on Monday.
See, I remember.
I got so excited talking with Christian
I know.
that
He was like a little puppy.
I was like a little puppy. All right.
Good night, everyone.
Peace out, guys. Love you. Bye.
Bye.